Hello, dear friends. Today, Thursday, June 4th, the 12th day of the month of Sivan. And, one of the things that I think often, specifically during this time of Corona, when many of us are still stuck in our homes, thank God many people are able to still go out to work. But even if you go out to work, you come back home and you're staying home. There's no going out to restaurants. There's no going out to theaters, and there's no even going out to synagogue, and there's no going out to other types of places. And usually when we were free to do what we wanted, many people didn't have a regular routine. You used to randomly do this at this time, do something else at another time. But here when we're at home, and now for a long period of time, for over 2 months that we're at home, and you're in this same space all the time, what it breeds is a lot of repetitiveness, that we're seeing the same walls, we're doing the exact same things. We're eating breakfast, lunch, and supper in the same place. It's probably the same time. We are coming up and know the menu, what's even going to happen next week every day. And we get into a mode of doing things repetitively. And is doing something repetitively boring? You talk to kids, you talk about them doing something repetitively. It's boring. I want to always have a new experience, something I didn't have before, I didn't go through before. Is repetitiveness boring and really a sign of no life? Or is there some quality that we can find in repetitiveness? And actually, in this week's portion, and in Judaism, we find a new way of looking at things that are being repeated all the time. Because in Jewish life, a lot of what we have to do as a Jew in terms of our mitzvahs and observance and living is repetitive. You wake up in the morning, the first thing you say is Modani, a certain prayer. Then you have to pray in the morning, Shachris. You say the exact same words every single day. And Mincha in the afternoon, you have to pray. You say the exact same words. In the evening, exact same words. Before you eat something, you make the blessing, the exact same blessing. Every Shabbos, you got to somehow get in tune with the holiness of the day. We're constantly repeating again and again what we are doing. And is it just because religion is monotonous, because life is monotonous, and therefore if you want excitement, you got to get out of this religion that's sort of closing in on you and not allowing you to express yourself? Or perhaps there's another way of looking at it. And in this week's Torah portion, we actually find something fascinating. When the Mishkan was inaugurated in the desert, the first time that we had a place, a house, a home we built for God, we would feel God's presence. Each leader of the 12 tribes wanted to give a gift. And God gave the nod to Moses, let them give a gift. And on every day of the first 12 days, another one of the leaders brought an incredible gift. When you look at the total of what they spent and how many things they brought. But what's interesting is that every one of their gifts was repetitive, was exactly the same. They all brought exactly the same amount of animals for a sacrifice, exactly the same bowl, exactly the same spoon. Everything was exactly the same. So first of all, where's there any personality? Talking about the leaders of the people. Come on, you can't think of something creative. Are we so boring and we so just follow the leader? And Judaism is a religion, and Jewish people are creative people all the time. So what was really going on that they just followed the same thing? And we're told by the commentaries, the rabbis, that even though they brought the exact same thing, everyone had something else in mind. The total number of what they brought was corresponding to something else that was more meaningful to them than to the others. And perhaps in here lies the secret to repetitiveness. Our goal in life is to build up our personality, our character. Our goal in life is to become one in every way, from the deepest feelings and our greatest thoughts down to our action. We should be one and in sync with each other, with ourselves, obviously, with every part of ourselves. That's the key of repetitiveness. Repetitiveness is not about locking yourself up and saying, I can't come up with anything, let me just follow someone else's routine. Repetitiveness allows us the safety to feel all the time in one with myself. If the only way I can experience my true self is by doing something new every time, so who am I? How do I define myself? And look around you in life, you'll see. You get to know who people are by what they do again and again. The expressions they say, the reactions that they have, the things that they will do. That's when you get to know who a person is. Because repetitiveness is not boring. Repetitiveness allows your deep, true self to come out. So we say the same prayers, but every day, like a spiral staircase, we understand it a little bit deeper. We're able to dig a little bit more. You know, when you love a song, you hear it again and again, but isn't it boring? How many times can you listen to the same song? People listen to the same artist again and again. Because every time you listen, it resonates a little more. It goes a little deeper into you. It somehow connects a deep feeling with your conscious self. Repetitiveness is the key to allowing us to really allow feelings and emotions and everything to safely come up and to start creating its own mosaic, its picture of who you are. So Judaism says, say the same words the rabbis inaugurated for our prayers. Every Jew, everyone, but for everyone it's going to be a different journey because it's an expression of what's going on inside of you, just in a safe way. So you want to make music, everyone got to follow the 7 notes. No one has to create a new note to create any music. Follow those 7 notes to create all the music in the world. The most incredible masterpieces all came from the same notes. So this allows us the journey to be able to find our true expression, to be able to become our true expression, and not to have to look. You know, in ADHD, you're always looking for the next excitement. That excitement lies within you, within who you are. It's just digging a little deeper within yourself, like the onion. Peel away another layer, another layer. It becomes you in and out. And those 2 people do the same thing. The 2 leaders brought the same sacrifices. It was a different experience for both. It was in the same realm. It was in the same area. It was with similar goals, but each one, it was their own personality that came out. And it resonated for them and for those who looked around them. So we're home. We're in a repetitive type of schedule, but that doesn't mean the life became boring. On the contrary, it's a chance for us to get to know ourselves better and to become our true selves in and out. And may it be for all of us in a good way. Have a great day.